Professor Chris Lupkeman helped to launch the program and is now exploring the future even more as Director of Research and Development for the engineering firm Ova Arup.
The future and the home of the future is a moving target, because the future is always tomorrow. It's always tomorrow's tomorrow. And so the way it will look and the way it has looked over time continues to change.
By studying new technologies now under development, Lupkeman hopes to predict trends for the future of the house itself. New ways of thinking by architects will also transform the homes of the 21st century. Clark Stevens, together with partner Michael Rotundi, were the architects behind the innovative Carlson Regis House in an aging industrial section near downtown Los Angeles. While architects in the past often exercised dictatorial power over their projects, Stevens says the future will bring architects and clients together as collaborators.
The owners asked us to work with them to use the materials that they had on hand and create a new home.
Owned by Richard Carlson and his wife Kathy Regis, the concrete shell was once part of a power plant. Carlson is a demolition contractor with access to reusable building materials, something a future of strained resources may demand of every new home.
This time of the afternoon, you get a lot of light play off of the pool, which is one of the nicer features of the house in terms of the light that moves through it on a daily basis. The pool is one of those industrial artifacts that we located in the yard. It was a 20-foot long buried liquid storage tank.
Using such finds, along with recycled steel beams and corrugated metal, architects and owners transformed this building of the past into a home for times to come.
I would hope that this home, this building, maintains some sort of a public life in the future. In fact, it was the intent of the owners, something they've thought about. So they really have been approaching this project as if it is something that will last beyond their private use.
Once a leftover from industrial blight, the Carlson Regis home heralds a day when many new homes may be built from remnants of the past. In Venice, California, architect David Hertz put energy savings high on the list when he built his home. Doing things we will all have to do in years ahead, he is facing a future where economy and ecology must go hand in hand.
Since economy and ecology share the same root, it will make increasingly more sense as the resources become more limited to think about alternatives, and that will make economic sense.
One of those alternatives is a substance called Cindicrete, developed by Hertz and used widely in his home. It is a composite of cement and industrial waste that has proven to be a fine quality building material.
It is representative of materials we'll see in the next industrial revolution. And by the next industrial revolution, I mean we really need to rethink about materials that are restorative and that they're made and reconstituted from society's waste stream.
Hertz's house has been named one of more than 24 homes for the future by Southern California's Eco Home Network.
Mainly the basic concept was, instead of taking a very tight urban lot and putting one object building on the lot, was to break the building into two.
Cutting a house in two may be extreme, but it works. Hertz built a bridge between the two parts of his home. This gave him a central courtyard and opened up the whole house to natural breezes and sunlight.
The house is naturally cooled, and by that I mean that we've employed natural ventilation principles in terms of trying to stratify the air and have windows. I've used a combination of high and low hopper windows, high windows that open, combination doors which are actually antiquated now, but they were used before dependence on air conditioning, so that the sash within a French door can open while still having a screen to allow air. I have a flat plate collector, actually a recycled commercial grade solar panel off of a commercial building that preheats all of the water to about 140 degrees and delivers that for our domestic water needs, our hot water, our showers, etc. And this system runs on a pump that circulates constantly and draws a maximum of 60 watts and is variable speed and often is running at only 20 watts.
David Hertz's eco-home is an uncommon sight today, but it may not be tomorrow, when concerns about resources and environment become ever more important.